Hello, you recipients of traders. This is the outfit, and in part 21, we have a new buddy on our side. Now the hunted has become the hunter. Seems a bit too quiet. Yes, actually I do. I'm going to very nonchalantly ignore the bloody massacre you had performed on that soldier's neck. That was a very good one. Yes, very good.
Why?
So, if he got caught and he had to flee in the Zeppelin, that way he'd be able to complete his payback.
No, look, I don't care how strong a radio signal that detonator has got on it. It's not going to allow him to detonate that bomb unless he's within, about 100 meters.
Well, it's funny you mention that, because that becomes a plot point in the next mission, is that they have to use the detonator before it gets out of range.
Well, yeah, because it has a limited range. It uses a specific radio signal, so...
Hey, we didn't do that bad during the crossing over mission. We only died 3 times.
And you missed one of the medals.
And I only killed 6 of my own dudes.
Alright, we now have the ability to spawn the Panther.
Yep. Now that we have General Hans von Beck on our side, now we can spawn Nazi vehicles and Nazi gun emplacements. So now General Mortar, who has had trouble enough maintaining loyalty in his ranks, now must count on
Nina Williams
Nina.
Wouldn't want you to become a clone or something.
Williams!
Where exactly is the detonator? In my Zeppelin. You'll have to secure the airfield to gain access. I didn't think they'd let us just stroll in. We're here.
Hey, Ann.
Yep, and just like us, he's carrying a buttload of soldiers in his pocket. Please don't kill him.
Of course they have. They don't have airstrike support.
Because it's a fortress. It's designed to be resistant to toppling. Well, you got a solid point there. So now we found ourselves in a bit of a predicament, is who is going to help us now that General Hans von Beck is basically doing Hans Landa from Inglourious Bastards?
Bye, Ann.
I'm not sure how big of a spoiler that is, but yeah, there's definitely a parallel. And as history points out, that a number of German officers were defecting from the Nazi ranks, especially when they realized that the Allies were turning the tide of battle.
Right.
So now we are at rock and roll time.
So
General
we have to
von
get to the
Beck
Zeppelin.
has agreed to help you. The detonator to a bomb hidden in mortar staff car awaits you in Von Beck Zeppelin. Can you reach it in time?
In the gutter of even, honey, don't you know I'm loving you?
So now they tell us that you can hijack enemy vehicles. It's risky, but it may be worth it.
Why does he have maxed out purchasing stats?
That means that he will enjoy a slight discount on anything that you buy as long as you're playing as him. But if you're playing as him, you have to deal with relatively long reload times, and he also moves really slowly.
Yeah. The downside of actually having a rocket launcher for a. Why didn't we just stealth in? Oh, all right, because we're SS and they're Luftwaffe. Never mind.
Show us your IDs.
Oh, his hunting shotgun is double-barreled. Okay.
Hell yeah. That means it only has 2 shots. Oh, Jesus Christ. I will blow you up.
Or
Say
rather, I'll
hello
have
to
my
my
units assault you. Yeah, that.
Say hello to my little friend. With an emphasis on little.
He does get a 10% discount, which is pretty nice. But like, why are we raiding the beach?
Well, because this is the only pathway to the airfield, of course, is this long meandering corridor that goes, it takes a turn here, it goes back a ways here, it takes another turn there. Just whatever is going to take us the most time, also to enjoy learning these wonderfully defended enemy positions so we can take them out one at a time. This is really not a good place to be standing.
This isn't a good place to be Von Beck, apparently.
No. This is why it is so nice to finally have an explosive user again, because Von Beck is most effective against enemy gun emplacements. While he gets to hide behind cover, and not take damage, he can pop out of cover and volley an explosive at the gun emplacement that's bearing down on you. So remember, the blue uniforms are good, black uniforms are bad. Blue uniforms good, black uniforms bad.
Alright, what about red uniforms?
There are no red uniforms.
Oh, that's right, we're not fighting against the English anymore. Never mind.
It's too easy to spot.
Honestly, I'm relatively certain you just want to rush in with your trench shotgun, take down these two, and then hide behind the building to recover your health.
I mean, there are a lot of like little clues to suggest that eventually you're going to be advancing directly on the AA gun instead of taking a long distance approach. Just the problem is, I am a squishy human being, and that right there is a squishy human being meat machine. Okay, I'm going to reinforce my troops, but they're shooting them out of the sky. Okay, now we had popped a machine gun emplacement as a diversion. The diversion was successful, and we had taken out one of the AA guns and gotten some points for it.
Alright, so get the strategic point, and then plop. Well, we don't actually have access to our flat guns yet, so.
No, because we don't have anything right now. As a matter of fact, it's going to be a rather long time before we get to upgrade our firepower superiority. Now, do I put a guy over here? Why is the same? Bad things usually happen when I use the enemy emplacements.
How so?
I mean, there might be, because as soon as I start putting guys on emplacements that were already there, then the enemy spawns from a different direction than where I thought they would be coming from.
No, they're still definitely gonna advance on you from this one.
Alright, well, this is an okay spot for a gun because it's got some defense.
It's a bit out of range for what you want. Oh, you stepped in the fucking ocean and it killed you.
I'm allergic to water.
Then we shouldn't be in fucking France, as it's got an ocean on 3 sides.
I didn't sign up for swimming lessons. Okay, I see AA gun number 2. They're launching a bunch of grenades over there to take out that guy. Alright. Alright, we're starting to push him back. So, good on you for putting a machine gun over here in order to stop the 1 battalion of troops spawning in.
That isn't going to help. Well, that should help with the reinforcements that they're going to start throwing at you, but...
Right, like at this point you should be anticipating that they're going to send reinforcements at us. No, don't fire directly on the AA gun. You got troops on your right. You got to take out the nearer target. Because you got cover.
You're running a machine gun. Your machine, as it's being shown off by their fire spread, our machine guns are actually really, really inaccurate.
Try using a squad command. They're advancing on you. Better think quickly. Oh, you're gonna get that close to me, huh? I love having guests over for a barbecue.
Mr. Pass Cloud.
Flamethrower, honestly, is it's worthwhile when your enemy is in a blind spot and you don't want to throw a grenade.
Honestly, I think the flamethrower is supposed to be your anti-vehicle and anti-building option, but like, you have to get
Definitely
so close to
anti-building.
use it.
Yeah. What's wrong? Get a little closer. Throw a grenade at him. That'll make him go running for the hills. Poof. So that's what's going on over here. Boom.
Yay!
Bet you didn't see that
All right,
coming.
advance on the position. Gun down the support. Gun down, not flamethrower. You want to keep these sandbags here.
Well, see, the good thing about the flamethrower, as I had just noticed, maybe for the first time even before I started recording this, is it will disable active combatants because instead of concentrating on you by shooting at you, instead they're doing the, oh, I'm burning, I'm hot, please, I gotta put out my coat sleeves.
I'm on fire. It is gonna kill me. Hey, behind you,
that's,
past cloud. There's dudes on top of you.
Yeah, there are. Wait, what's the matter, guys? Don't know how to take out a guy when you surround him on all sides? And this is why this is going to be one of my lengthier levels for the remainder of the campaign, is we're going to get pushed back a lot. But thankfully, our machine gun emplacements are actually doing a good job at holding back the reinforcements while also helping me grind up points.
All right, go down sights. Okay, I guess you're just gonna have your dudes nade themselves.
Yeah, that wasn't very smart. So you gotta wait for the grenade to explode and then run forward.
All right.
Wait for it to explode, then run forward.
You don't
Let's
need
try
an
putting an
anti-tank
AT
gun for this.
We need an anti-tank gun in order to take out the AA gun. That much is practically essential at this point.
Not really. Like honestly, you need a light machine gun here in order to take down their reinforcement dudes. But admittedly, your anti-tank gun did blow up the other AA gun.
Yeah, we needed that. So now we can actually dig in with our foot soldiers. All right, very nice, very nice. Okay, this defense is about to crumble. Are they going to spawn another one?
Well, this assault is
come on.
about to crumble.
Time to snake around the beach. You can't get the radio tower until you get to the airfield. As a matter of fact, I don't think you can hit any of the upgrade utilities until you get to the airfield proper, which really sucks about this level. Because in earlier levels, usually by now we would have either the armory or the motor pool. We don't have anything.
Yeah.
And we're not going to have anything for an excruciating period. Thankfully, the campaign is modulating its difficulty by not throwing heavy armor at us right away.
Very nice.
Okay, we've captured this point in the name of America. It's the only time you're going to see General Hans von Beck raising American flags over strategic positions and your utilities is when he's
who's the
playing.
dude that's preventing us from getting this?
Sorry, I thought you were a deer.
Oh, okay. There's a dude on the sandbag. All right, there.
You mean there was a dude on the sandbag?
And boom. Okay.
Hey, come on! You're spawn camping. You're spawn camping. That's cheating. Asshole. Okay, from here, try putting another machine gun nest. Not an AT gun. Not an AT gun.
Well,
Bad
here's
idea.
the thing. That is Past Cloud's go-to. It's a anti-tank gun, then machine gun nest.
I think it's a valid strategy.
It's mostly valid, but it comes into problems when you realize that, hey, you're spending a shitload of points for one-time uses, and like you really shouldn't be spending that much points for one-time usage.
Right. Not one-time usage. Because that would be the equivalent of selling the cow and not being able to make money on its milk. How about... Oh, right, we're low on points right now. Well, that sucks. Looks like you had overcommitted your points on the wrong assets. Let's see. Hunting, shotgun, or RPG grenade.
Ooh, gun car. But the gun car specifically only has the machine gun on it, right?
Correct.
So
It is a
it's
gun on a car.
So it's not going to actually get us to the anti-tank. Past Cloud, I just described this. Ah!
And in the next part, we're going to see why spawning a cannon car against an AT is generally a bad idea.
Be safe, everybody.